Hey guys, Blue Piccolo here with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. In this video, I'm gonna be talking some more about the categories that just came to global, the 3.6.1 update that brought us the fusions categories and all the other fun stuff that came with it. So I'm gonna be expanding further on teams, which teams to run, which teams are actually optimal in global version, not on Japanese. We know pretty much what is to come in the Japanese version, but on a global, let's see what is actually what are we able to make from the characters that are available to us here. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about the teams that I can make right now. I'm going to give you suggestions on maybe depending on which characters you have in your box, and you can replace and make even a better team than me. So this is like an example of a fusion team under a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He is a staple, that is the leader. Now, you can see here I'm running STR Gogeta, I'm running Tech Gotenks, Physical Gotenks, and AGL Gotenks, and Attack Vegito. Vegito is the black sheep of my team. I'm waiting for a good unit to replace him, and the AGL Gotenks at the bottom. As he is right now, he is also replaceable. There are better units you can put on this team, but the ones at the top are staples. So the first four units in this team are staple. The Gogeta, of course, the Tech Gotenks and the Physical Gotenks, they're pretty staple, but they will also be replaced in the future when we get more units. Now, these are some of the units I want to suggest. So here we go. These are some of the units that you might want to consider on this team. Now, the ones that have the Japanese letters in the top corner, that means that they're still not available in the global version. So for example, in the top left, Int Gogeta is yet to come to global version of Dokkan Battle. So he will be replacing the STR Gogeta right there. And Physical Gotenks next to him, he will be replacing the Tech Gotenks right underneath Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And some of the units you can use instead of this Tech Vegito and AGL base Gotenks are STR Gotenks. Now I can easily replace this Gotenks with the base STR Gotenks. He will get a Dokkan Awakening in the future. He stays base, but he becomes a much better unit. He is good when he awakens. You should keep dupes of him. Open up dupe pass, he becomes a very powerful unit in the future. Now, some of the characters from the now available fusion banner are Barlot, Pandel, Virus, and Celza. They're all very viable on this team. Instead of Tech Vegito, you may run one of these fusion characters. Now, people are usually divided between Pandel and Virus. Virus gives that beautiful orb changing passive, which changes two types of orbs into physicals. When he's on the rotation, you'll always have enough orbs to launch a super attack, basically. And when Pandel is around, she gives attack plus 30% to allies. She doesn't provide any key, but 30% for all allies on that rotation. It is pretty good. So she is like a staple support unit, exactly what Tech Vegito does anyway, but she'll get more stats out of the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta lead. All right, so there are those are some examples which you can run and you will able to be running in the future. Me personally, it all depends which characters I will pull from the fusions banner. I will be doing summons on those banners, on that banner in the next couple of days. So, you know, check that out when that comes. And now I'm gonna be switching off to the Shadow Dragon arc. Let me just turn these off. Now, this team is a little bit better than my fusions team because I get most of the optimal characters on this team. Now, some will disagree. I do not have Sin Shenron on this team, but my Shadow Dragon arc is based on the Saiyans. All right, so the only character I will remove from this team is the Super Saiyan GT Vegeta in the bottom left. The tech one you can get from the World Tournament, which I got from the GSSR tournament as a GSSR ticket. So I will replace him if I get in the future that Super Saiyan 2 Goku, which Dokkan Awakens into Super Saiyan 3 GT Physical Goku. This is the one I'm talking about. He's available to be summoned from the category system, and from the category banner right now. I didn't pull him, but I might go ahead and do one more multi on that banner in the future. I might do some singles on it. Hopefully I will pull this guy because I really think he is the one I need to finish up this team. That way I will have two supports, Pan being the Pan in the lower right being the ultimate staple support for this team. She's a great unit, and I want this Goku as well to be the one who will give an additional key and an additional stat boost to my team. All the others are self-explanatory, very good characters. And of course, if you don't have the characters that I have on this team, you might consider some of these. Now, the Nova Shenron, as he is right now, is not good, but when we get this unit in the future, he is available to, Nova Shenron is Dokkanable on JP, but right now he is not. But when he does get a Dokkan Awakening Global, he will be optimal on this team as well as Sin Shenron in the bottom. So if you're running Nova Shenron, then you might consider running Sin Shenron, because your team will then be a balance between extreme characters and super characters, with extreme sharing some more links than the super ones. So consider that my Shadow Dragon Arc team is more Saiyan based, more super based. I want this Goku right here, and he will fit perfectly with my team. So what I wanted to do in this video is test these characters, test these teams in a little event. Showcase how much damage do they do, whether they're viable to run on events and stuff like that. I found that this Majin Buu event is pretty good to showcase some of this stuff, because it does have really high defense. I usually, with my Mono STR or my Mono AGL, not my Mono Tech though, but my Mono STR and Mono AGL teams do get through this event in 3 turns, which is pretty fast. So let me just pull up some of, if I can, to find, there we go, a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta friend. I'm going to be running this team. Now you might ask me, why am I bringing the AGL Gotenks? He's not better than STR Gotenks. Well, basically, let me just turn these off. I was talking about this one, STR base tanks. Well, he is not available in Global right now, but his Untoken version, it's very unreliable. His passive will not trigger all the time. You will not be putting him in the first slot, because they're better units you want to keep on your rotation. That's it. And you'll see that I'm running funny items for this one. I want to get, when that AGL Gotenks does come into rotation, I want to switch all the orbs into physical orbs and see how hard he hits. But keep in mind that he is only SA1, so if he would be in fact SA10, he will be hitting a lot more. So let's check it out. Fun. Alright, I did try this out and the results were very good. Alright, so here we go. Let's try to pick up the Awakening Medal. Messed it up a little bit. We'll get it. We'll get the other one. There we go. Okay. Didn't pay attention to the rotation, so who is in the first slot? Alright. This is okay. Now we get all the tech units out of the way. They're not effective against Majin Buu, so let's get them out of the way. Yeah, well... this is a predicament. Alright, let me do this. Let's give these guys what they want. I want all these guys to super. There we go. Now it's all fine. These guys will super, and I'll do this again once AGL Gotenks is on the rotation. I want to show you how hard he hits when you give him like optimal conditions. That's pretty good. My Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does not have any dupes in him, but I did put some orbs in him. There we go. We might be able to... get into that second health bar. There we go. Alright. Not even a dent. Like Majin Buu, I mean Buhan didn't even like leave a dent in us. The defense is really holding up. Alright. So let's do it. Alright. This is what we want. Alright. So let's make all of these orbs into physical orbs and hit as hard as possible. Like that. Come on, 4. Make most of this into physical. There we go. And now for the cherry on the top, the Dabra cookie. I wonder if it'll make the rainbow orbs into physical ones. Alright, so it makes the rainbow orbs into physical as well. Look at this, baby. Remember, he is SA1. Alright. He is SA1. Unawakened, obviously. Attack is 7,500. Really low. His attack on the screen is 33,000. And when he gets all of these orbs, it goes up to 280,000. His multiplier is 120%. So let's check out how hard he hits for. Here we go. Oh, we're getting supered. Is he going to hold up? 84,000. Nothing. 700. 700. And he hits for 160 because Buhan has a really high defense. That's what we brought. That's why I ran this event, because it'll hold up so we can see every one of these guys hit. Alright, so now he is sealed. Well, that was a fun experiment. Anyway, let's see if we can finish this event in 3 turns. 3 turns is usually what it takes for my best team to finish this this event. So we'll put Vegeta in the first slot, so he can raise the super attack of these other guys. So he can basically raise the attack of the other 2 characters. Now, Gotenks at the end will not get a 11 key attack, which is unfortunate. Well, let's hope for the best. Alright, Vegeta hits a critical. It's all up to these guys. I do not expect them to finish unless they crit. Right. If Gogeta would have critted, we would have a chance to finish him in this round. But there we go. Exactly. So, Gotenks. If I would get an 11 key with Gotenks, that would be perfect. But alas, it wasn't the case. All right, here we go. This will probably finish him. Physical Gotenks is SA10. A very good unit. I recently opened the bottom right dupe in my physical Gotenks. Really hard hitter, useful character, great links. Here we go, additional attack, and finishes him off. Finishes Buhan off. Alright, so we did it in 4 turns. Unfortunate, this this team has a lot of tech units, so it isn't like optimal versus this event, but it did pretty good. Considering I was using most of my items to have some fun with the AGL Gotenks, I usually do use some attack modifiers for my other characters as well. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing now, but now with the Shadow Dragon arc, Shadow Dragon Saga team, category team. Alright, let's find a Omega Shenron. A Omega Shenron, where art thou? There we go. Which one is better? They're practically the same. I hope they are both SA10. There we go. Doesn't matter. Pick anyone. Alright, and this is the team I'm running. Now we'll change the items a little bit here. I'm bring this one up just to snap that attack a little bit further. Bring this guy, he also gives some key attack. You can run this bull as well. That's it. That's basically it. Bring the king, just because. There you go. When you run teams like this, when you have over 300,000 health, right now we have 353,000 HP right now, so we're pretty much invincible. Alright, so this team is filled with physical characters, so we'll have a blast here. We'll all get a super off, and let's turn on some juice. Attack defense plus 20% for 3 turns, 25% for 5 turns, And let's give this a go as well. Plus 5,000 attack for 2 turns. Jaguar. That's it. Alright. Pan is also boosting all of these characters for an additional 30%, I think. So it's pretty good. 1.4 million. Let's see how hard Omega hits for. I got a dupe Omega, but no orbs into him. I'm lacking physical orbs. Alright, so we got Gogeta up to 2 million. Let's see how hard he is for. He is stacked, so he does reduce damage. Let's see. Ooh, getting hit on the Gogeta. No counter. I was really hoping for a counter from Gogeta. Kamehameha Pan. 130,000. I was expecting more, honestly, guys. I was expecting more. Alright, maybe these guys will do better. Here we go. Look at this. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay. This is probably the highest I can get these guys to hit with all the items, all the attack items. I could have maybe brought like a specific type item additionally, like physical announcer, AGL announcer instead of that king in the 4th slot. Man, that's huge damage. Vegeta can one-shot this event. That's huge. Like 2 turns, not even 2 turns, like 5 attacks for Buhan. Shadow Dragon Arc, definitely, well, at least my team in the Shadow Dragon Arc really outmatches the Fusion one. It has more health points, it deals more damage, well, at least against this event. But a lot of attack modifiers. I'm not gonna lie, I used a lot of attack modifiers, but I think it would outdamage the Fusion team. Anyway, so there you go, guys. A little bit of we had a little bit of fun with the Fusion teams. On my next stream, I will use these guys to have some fun with the boss rush stage 3 or 5, and try to win without items, which is something I do lately, and I would do that on a video, but it takes a lot of time, usually around 20-30 minutes to do 1 round of boss rush, that last stage. So not really particular something I want to do on a video. I want to get information most information as quickly to people who watch the video without, you know, taking too much of your time. Alright, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and leave a like. And if you like what I do, leave a comment. Let me know what I'm doing right, if I'm doing something wrong, if I missed something, let me know in the comments below. And you're, of course, welcome to join our Discord. Let's talk about the game, about Dragon Ball in general. Enable those notifications so you won't miss a video when I upload. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are all in the description below. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.